Teams from over 500 tournaments from around the world have qualified for the VEX Robotics competition.
It's all about science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. Spots in this competition are coveted. 3 of them went to Brownell-Talbot School.
They sure did. Robotics coach Carrie Rise is here alongside the teammates, Lauren, Jordan, and Robert. Thanks for stopping by this morning.
Nice to see you all.
Hello.
Welcome
all right.
in. Thank you.
Would you talk to us about the robotics program at the school?
Yeah, robotics is fairly new at Brownell and in Nebraska. We started about 7 or 8 years ago and just have sort of steadily built the program up little by little. It's a little bit of an expensive endeavor, so you have to build your inventory and your understanding of how the game works each year. Every year the game starts new. It's a brand new challenge for all of the students, and so there's a little bit of a learning curve as far as that goes.
So you have to start over every year.
Every year, yeah. And we'll sadly take this robot apart and we'll start from the ground up again next year.
That's got to be a sad day. Kind of. Can we see how it works? I don't know if I'm jumping the gun.
No.
But sure. I feel like, guys, you're the drivers, right? Jordan and Robert are the drivers. Lauren, while they're working this thing, would you explain what they're doing and why?
So the basic idea is that you're supposed to be picking up cubes. We use kind of a little scissor lift with a kind of ski type intake with the hooks to help pick them up.
Why do you need 2 drivers?
Well, you don't have to have 2 drivers, but we use it so that no one is overstimulated and always has something to do. And it's just a lot more control as well.
And so what's the goal of the competition this year?
The goal of the competition is to use these yellow pegs, and you build them up into a tower.
Wow,
and you try and build them up as high. There's 7 that you can make.
Right.
And you want to get them as big as you can, and then put cubes on them.
And I'm sure you've tried this. How high have you gotten them so far?
6, I think.
6?
I'm looking at the construction. What goes into the design and construction of these robots?
There's rubber bands in here.
Yeah. I mean, some of it's high tech, some of it's kind of utilitarian.
It kind of just depends. I mean, you always are changing what you're doing every time that you do something different. And it's basically like a huge director set, and we get these basic metal parts to be strong enough, and you have aluminum or steel that you can use. But I mean, you always have some little things that you're going to need, like rubber bands to help pull things together.
And I noticed you use rubber bands on the claws to hold this little yellow piece, hold it nice and tight.
And then up top you have some tread so they can roll across.
It's like a bulldozer. Yeah, that's cool. Can you pick up another cube? Or can Mike?
No, I don't want to touch their robot.
Hold on.
You don't touch someone else's robot.
Jordan, this isn't,
Really?
this isn't
Yeah,
a drill.
really. We show kids how the robot works, and it helps get them interested. Go ahead.
Here,
go
go
over
over
here.
here.
I'll just drive it.
Well, listen, we'll both do
So,
it. Would you teach me what I'm pushing and where?
There you go.
Okay, for these 2 triggers right here,
There you
those
go.
are the intake. So this button goes in,
Okay.
the other one on the other side goes out.
Mary,
That
don't be
one.
throwing things.
I didn't mean to do that.
Okay.
Can I pick it up again?
Yep.
Lauren, can you?
Yep.
Do you want me to
So
go
do I
get
push
it?
this
Okay,
top
I'll
one?
back
Top
up.
one, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. And then you can lift, Mary.
And
You can
lift,
lift it up.
Lift it.
lift one.
No, wrong way, Mary. Don't
Pickle.
break it. Mary.
I'm in a pickle.
You scored.
Lift,
Kind of.
Wait,
whoa,
lift
stop,
one, you
please.
put
I'm
put
about
both.
Mary, if you
this
break
thing's
this
about
thing-
to go down. They've got a competition in
you
2
push
weeks. I am not ruining
You
this.
break this thing.
Sorry.
Lift it with both of them.
There you go.
I'm falling over cubes.
So put the
I'm
cube down.
rattled.
You can drop the peg right in the cube, right there.
Right in the cube, right
Carrie, your heart rate is elevated. I can tell.
there. I'm going to give this back
It's
to you.
okay.
So when do you go? The competition, is it in Louisville or?
It is.
did I
It's
see
in
that?
Louisville, Kentucky. The World Championships are in Louisville, Kentucky, and they are April 15th through the 18th. We actually also have a U.S. national tournament here it's in the Omaha area. It's at the Mid-America Center on April, just this next week, April 8th through the 9th.
How
or
many
7th through the
competitions
9th.
do you have
Yeah,
throughout
yeah.
the year?
Well, we normally go to about 4 or 5 competitions that are regional. We hope always to qualify for the state tournament. We did. And then beyond that, you can also qualify for the U.S. Open, which they did, and
That's
the
cool.
World Championships.
How do you refine the robot from here? Because as you go through these competitions throughout the year, there's things that you learn about this that maybe you feel like you can improve upon.
It's pretty much just whatever you think is wrong. For instance, we had a problem with it tilting every once in a while when we it up.
When you got real, when you got
one
real high?
side goes
Yeah.
faster than the other, so
Yeah.
we kind of have to try and figure out all the little problems that we have and fix them as it goes.
Does this affect your career goals, Robert? I mean, what did you want to do before you got into robotics, and what's your goal now?
Before I got into robotics, I didn't know what I was going to do. But after I joined, I definitely want to do mechanical engineering for the Air Force.
Looks like the three of you know what you're up to. What about students who don't have a program like this at their school? I know you have something that is coming up that lets them give it a try.
Yeah, we have, well, we do kind of, we try to reach out in the community. We've done some work with North Star Community Center, and we're always looking to expand our outreach. But we've also do a robotics camp in the summer. And the last 2 weeks in July, you can go on the Brownell-Talbot website and click for summer camps. Actually, there's lots of opportunities all over Omaha for robotics camps.
And this is the one that you're hosting that we saw on the screen right there. So in the website, brownell.edu, if you want
Yes.
some more information.
Yes.
Have a blast in Louisville.
Thank
and
you.
Great times.
Good luck. I mean, you'll have students from all over the world, and to be among them, it's special.
Did this sustain any damage when she had the remote? Could you
Well,
anything visible that you could
hopefully
see?
We'll do a systems check when
Systems
we get.
check. Good point. Thanks for coming.
Just send
this
us a
morning.
bill if we need to
Send Mary,
replace anything.
send Mary the bill.
It'll be fine.
Thank you all. Appreciate it.